Hey guys, today you're going to get back both of your artworks. If you did not finish drawing all those vertical lines last class on both of your artworks, you need to do that first. You really need to take your time because we need some super straight lines on those. You're also going to get back your accordion fold. If you have not finished folding this yet, you need to get caught up and do that as well. Remember that your folds need to be really good. Follow all those lines when you're doing that. If you're all caught up, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take both of your artworks and you're going to flip them over. And at the top of each one of these, I'm going to number them starting on the right. All right, so not the left. You usually read from left to right. Well, we're going to start on the opposite side. I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's so I know which order my strips go in when I start to cut them out. Because the reason I'm going backwards is because when this gets flipped over, that 1 is now going to be on the left side, so it's over here. All right, I need to do that to both of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right. Once you have that done, you can begin to cut out your strips. I would start with one artwork at a time if I were you. So I'm going to start with my Robert Indiana one. I'm going to carefully cut along those lines. Take your time. This should be a pretty easy cut. You're just cutting a straight line. After I have a strip cut out, I can glue it onto my accordion fold. You need to decide, is it going to go on the left side of each fold or on the right side? It's up to you which one you decide to do. So maybe I'll go like this. I'm just going to place it there for now and set it off to the side. After I get a couple strips cut out, maybe I'll decide to start gluing them down. I would suggest not cutting them all out though, and then gluing them down, because if we run out of time, now you're going to have all these strips all over the place. So I got 2, so that's going to go right next to the previous one. Hopefully you did a really good job gluing last time, otherwise these will probably fall apart and you'll have to do some surgery on them. After you get a few strips cut, you might want to ask your friends to check it out. Tell them to, or ask them to give it a glance just to make sure that your letters are going in the right direction. Make sure that you're not going the opposite. So I wouldn't want my number 1 way over here on the right side, because now my artwork's going to actually end up going backwards. So if they give you the go-ahead, you can put a line of glue on the back of these. We won't worry about dots today just because these are going to have kind of a hard time sticking. I can just slide that in there. Remember to glue them on the same side every single time. Ask if you are not sure. I've got just a couple strips left to glue on. Remembering to make sure I glue them down in the correct order. Ask your friend if you're not sure. Make sure to follow those numbers that you wrote at the top of your artwork. So we've got one more, it looks like. Alright, so I've got one side of my artwork done. You can see that when I look at it from one angle, I see one artwork. Now I've got to do the exact same thing to my other artwork. So I'm going to cut this up into strips, and they're going to get glued down to the other side. If you glue over your name, make sure that you rewrite it. So I'm going to have to rewrite mine. Maybe I'll do that now before I forget. So I'm on my last strip here, putting a little bit of glue on it. And then we'll glue it in that far right spot, which is my last one. And I am all finished. Right? So we get to see Robert, Indiana from one angle. We get to see Andy Warhol from the other. When you're done, we are going to put these on the back counter, I think. I don't think these will fit in the drying rack. Make sure to close up your glue and put it away. If you need any help, please be sure to ask. You might not finish today. I guess we'll see how everybody does with time.